Hello everyone, welcome to week 20 of the It Doesn't Matter podcast, and we've got myself, John, and we've got...
Bobby Platino.
There he is. And we've got...
Mr. 20 himself, Cool Rey.
Cool Rey. And we've got...
I am the notorious one. I am Dom.
Suck it!
Well, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, it is... It's a very special edition of the show. It's week 20 of the It Doesn't Matter podcast, and we
already started.
Oh my goodness, we'd like to give a special shout out to
Lung disease.
What is wrong with
It's
you?
the emphysema edition of the IDM pod, and we'd like to give a special shout out to the Rhode Island Broadcasting Network. Thanks for having us on your network, and we're proud to be there. And just as proud as we are proud to get on to our first topic of the day. So, Dom, what you got for us today?
Monday Night Raw kicked off with Seth Frickin'. You alright, man?
No.
You want some water?
You want a Gunter chop?
I almost...
It's delicious, the mashed potatoes.
Alright. So Monday Night Raw kicked off with Seth Frickin' Rollins, and out of nowhere...
Damn, GR.
Pow, right in the eye.
20.
Monday Night Raw.
There you go, go ahead.
Raw kicked off with Seth Frickin' Rollins, and Finn Balor came out and he did his damn thing. Remember last week I said after 7 years he needed to get the shit off his chest?
Yep.
He did that. He whooped Seth's ass. He hit him with 3 curb stomps, and
He was like Super Mario.
yeah, he was on point. It was so bad he did on NXT after his match with Braun Breaker as well.
He brought the real Prince out.
Yeah.
Yes.
He brought the...
Yes.
Yes.
That's the
If
Finn
you
Balor
know what
version.
that means, we don't have to say it.
He brought the major guns. I said it.
That's the Finn Balor that we need. That's the one who should be
Yeah.
kicking ass for the Judgment Day.
Yes.
I love seeing Finn Balor back in the main event scene where he belongs, back in the title picture, and
Where he belongs.
yeah. Is he going to win the championship? Doubtful.
No.
Doubtful, but
Where he belongs.
what's going on over here?
No.
Still has that emphysema right there.
The chop mark.
Gunta.
But yeah, the Monday Night Raw kicked off with that. What other big events happened on Monday Night Raw this past week?
So we got the return of the Black Heart, Tommaso Ciampa.
Yeah.
Miz had an open challenge, and Ciampa came out and
Kind of,
did his thing. It was,
Yeah, it was.
It's very,
It was.
They could have did it. I can't even say they could have did it better because how can you? I mean, it's. I don't know how to say it.
I guess the
Honestly.
original plans was for him to go against Seth Rollins for open challenge.
That's what I would have
But
done.
I read that Triple H don't want him losing his first match back because they're trying to build Ciampa back up.
That makes sense.
When has that ever stopped anyone, really, though?
It's a new regime right now.
If
Triple
you-
H's era.
Do you think that their drive is the big DIY back?
Yeah, I think so. I mean,
Yeah.
that's the
So why not have Johnny Gargano come out and challenge Miz, get beat up, and then Blackheart come, and then now you have the reunification of I said DUI.
beer? Money!
But you know what I mean? Wouldn't that been a better presentation,
It could have been.
right?
Yeah.
Johnny's not hurt. Johnny's just sitting there and catering,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
He's not doing nothing. Have Miz say, "Oh, he's losing the match." Boom. Trip. Listen, because I know you watch the show. Hit him with a chair, just start beating him up. Like Miz is like, "I'm tired of this. I'm tired of losing. I'm tired of being a joke," and just starts wailing on Johnny. And here comes the Blackheart, and then makes the save, helps him up. They hit Miz. Miz is like he's one of those wrestlers that you could do whatever to him. He's gonna come back like nothing happened. He has that gift.
Yeah, he can lose right now and then win
So,
the title tomorrow.
They hit him with that super. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now we have a new tag team. Everyone's going crazy because they're back together. They're hugging. The babies are in the air. But no, he beat the Miz. Miz has been losing since Shane tore his quad.
That's a good scenario. But remember a few weeks ago I said that they don't have enough heels.
They don't.
We need that ruthless Black Heart that was in NXT after he took out Johnny Gargano. Build this man up, make him a top heel, and let him go against Seth Rollins for that title.
Hey guys, this is sweet. It's very debonair.
It's an age too. I see.
It's
Yeah.
for 20. It's like we're being classy. Pinkies
Love
up.
There you go.
Booka!
Respect.
Respect, mad respect.
But yeah, that's how I would have booked it if I had the pencil.
I mean, I am a fan of Tommaso Ciampa, and but I mean, you can say this about a lot of the wrestlers on the roster that they're just small, and I'm not denigrating him because he's small in stature, but
He doesn't have the girth.
yeah, he's a small guy.
Asigi.
Yes.
That's Spanish for
Hey, but Ciampa is a good character. He's a good wrestler, and he can get the job done. So if he gets a fresh opportunity here on Raw, then I'm all for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our next major topic on Monday Night Raw. This kind of throw everything off my plans for Money in the Bank. Logan freaking Paul.
That guy.
I love him. He's crawling to be one of my favorite acts on.
I do respect how your boy Ricochet's getting a little more time. He's talking more now, but
My twin.
your twin, it's man,
Really? Like,
It's sick. Like if you see the action figure,
It's you.
It's nasty. It's like
Paul
wow.
got action figure?
No, Ricochet. Logan Paul got a T-shirt. I want a Maverick T-shirt.
I've actually mixed action figures because there was a guy at work and he looked like Apollo Crews, but he had a hat like Sami Zayn used to have. So I had to buy two figures,
man.
and I made the figure, and I said, "Look, it's Apollo Hughes."
No,
his name
it's
is
Bobby
Hughes.
Lashley.
Yeah, basically. So and actually, my coworker who's fiddling with my desk while I wasn't there, and he said, "Yeah, I dropped the figure."
Pull.
My desk.
Oh, he was fiddling with.
He's fiddling with my desk, and he dropped my Apollo Crews figure, and he said, "I lost the hat. I'm sorry." I'm like, "You lose the hat, you lose the whole thing." Okay, I need the hat.
Really bad.
Well, I counted, so it's all good.
Before you go on, how are you? You're gonna gloss over.
The T-shirt of the
We're
week.
gonna get there, but all right.
Oh, I know, but I mean, we're
I mean, they're kind of glossy.
We're in it.
It is
We're in
episode
it.
20 weeks in. We did this because of y'all, and we finally got some merch. We got some shirts. Ray, show it off, man.
Woo!
Show
And
the
we've
first-
got Ray.
The three faces of the IDM pod shirt.
That's right. Oh, look at that. Flexing and blexing and all that stuff.
Flex Cabana.
What you
right
gonna
there.
do? That's right. We have the It Doesn't Matter podcast, three faces of the It Doesn't Matter podcast in white. We have it in black. The Abel and I are rocking, right? And we have one in tie-dye, the exclusive, very exclusive tie-dye that, some might even say only one of that exists. Maybe. We don't know.
Yeah, it's limited edition.
Limited edition.
Very limited edition. You can find it at Hot Topic in 5 years.
Pro wrestling tees.
Yeah.
PWT/IDM Pod 20.
Soon.
Coming soon.
Yeah.
Coming
Real
soon.
soon.
I'm sorry, Doug. This is so nice. We can't just not. We could explain
More
it
merch
later.
coming soon.
Yeah.
A lot of ideas in his brain right here.
The old noodle, if you will.
Never mind.
Oh boy.
So anyway,
That's our pose. Walk it off.
so the Logan Paul.
Logan Paul.
Oh man,
Genetic check.
is this man gonna win the Money in the Bank? Do you think that he's gonna take it?
I don't think so, but that'll be the dark horse.
No.
Here's what I'm glad for. I'm glad that they actually announced him as a participant than him just showing up like Brock Lesnar did that one year. That just
Yeah.
And not only Brock Lesnar did that. Brock Lesnar did that because Brock going with Brock, as we mentioned on the show many times.
Yep.
But when Austin Theory came in, it was in Las Vegas because I was there. I was there in Vegas, and that Money in the Bank pay-per-view was one of the worst live event shows I've ever been to because I happen to dislike Austin Theory. And Austin Theory, he wasn't even advertising the match. He lost the U.S. title to Bobby Lashley that night, which was actually a good match.
But
And
then he won it the week after or two. I was like, what are you doing?
Yeah, Austin Theory came into that Money in the Bank. He won the freaking title, and he did the selfie on top of the ladder. And if you could zoom in, pinch and zoom, you could see me in there. Sad. Very
I didn't
sad.
see it when I pinched and zoomed.
I will show it to you after the show.
It's gonna be on the IG and the Facebook page. Zoomed in.
Okay. Here we go. Here we go.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Anyways, but you don't think Logan's gonna get the win? You don't think?
Nah.
He
He's
had
gonna,
that.
have, he's gonna have the moment though. He's gonna have him and Ricochet gonna have
Again?
the
Yeah.
moment. Yeah, because
It's
they're
be-
gonna-
to me,
because what happened to
between
Royal
LA
Rumble,
Knight
and
and
they even
Damian
mentioned it in the promo. They're they're gonna have them that one moment between them two that's gonna be like, oh my god, one of them is gonna break their necks in half.
So you're gonna bring him in for this high caliber pay-per-view show, premium live event show,
He doesn't have to win. He
He
doesn't have to win.
doesn't have to win.
He doesn't
He hasn't won yet.
I mean, it's good to bring,
Has it? Yeah.
Did he beat Seth one? Seth one time?
What's that?
No.
No, he beat the Miz.
Oh, has
That's
he?
it.
Has he beaten
Oh,
anyone?
good damn, never
He
mind.
hasn't beat anyone.
Nobody.
He has a hell of matches, I'll tell you that. Can't deny that. The matches are fun to watch.
I mean, there's guys that wrestle just like him, but they don't get the shine like him. That's the problem.
He's good, man.
I give him that.
Let's not tiptoe. He's
I know.
good. He's
I know
really.
that.
He's better than half the roster now.
Yes.
He's good.
Promo wise,
Oh, yeah.
He's good in the ring.
Yeah.
He's good on the mic. Like he has that face you want to punch. You know,
Yeah.
it's perfect. It's perfect. It's perfect.
So how long is it going to take till we see Logan Paul versus Brock Lesnar?
What?
No, don't hold your breath for that one.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
That's not gonna happen.
Brock Lesnar didn't want to wrestle
He
people.
chooses.
He doesn't wrestle those people.
He chooses who he wants.
Yeah. That
And
doesn't.
if he really likes you, he'll let you get some punches in.
Yeah,
What
I
does
had
nothing for him? What does it do for him?
Brock. Nothing.
Nothing.
It would be a
They
big.
star caliber match, money making match.
For what?
Nah, it's
What does
not.
that get him?
What does Brock
And
gain
that's
from
for
beating
WWE.
that guy?
Yeah, what does Brock gain for being?
Yeah.
Logan Paul. You know.
Payday.
Besides
He's
that,
already getting paid.
He gets paid, brother.
But at that Survivor Series where Jinder Mahal was champion, Brock kind of came in and was like, I ain't wrestling that guy. Give me someone else. How about AJ Styles? Okay.
Yeah.
And that kind of ruined, I think that just ruined because they went to India like 2 months later. And it's like, oh great, Jinder Mahal is facing Triple H. And he lost in India.
And he gave AJ a lot of
Yeah.
leeway in that match. He
Yeah.
let AJ go to work.
He
I
did.
like that. And I like it wasn't just I'm just throwing AJ around.
Yeah.
He let AJ beat him up a little bit. Like, well, if Brock likes you, Brock could throw you a bone.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, but Brock faced Finn Balor at the Royal Rumble, and I thought maybe did Brock not like Finn Balor? Because I don't think that match was as good as him versus Danielson or AJ Styles.
It's not fair.
yeah.
I mean,
We're talking about AJ. I mean,
AJ and Bryan.
one of the best ever.
yeah, but Finn could be up. I think he's up there.
He's
He's not one of those guys, but
You-
he's
top
top
20.
there.
You think AJ? No, AJ's better than Finn.
Oh yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't deny that. But I say Finn's in the top 20
AJ's the Shawn Michaels of this generation. In my opinion, that's my opinion.
overall.
No, not overall. Just
The views
Shawn
expressed by
Michaels of this
Ray.
generation.
Just match
Do not
wise.
represent
Yeah,
the
just
other.
bell to bell. It's,
Okay. I agree
AJ
with
could go make anybody look good.
that. So I say
AJ
overall,
freaking style.
You see that little blurb that AJ's wrestled more matches in WWE than his whole run in TNA?
Yeah.
That's
It's like,
crazy.
how many times can you wrestle Bobby Roode? And
I
Chris,
don't want none.
and Christopher Daniels.
I
Where is
hate that.
Bobby?
I hate that music though.
Yeah?
You don't want none. I don't want.
It's kind of
none.
weird,
Supposed
but
to be
It's
for,
like
James
it's very.
Bond.
It's like
I got
it
into
seems
it.
very. Seems
It wasn't
very
even meant
like
for JJ, you know that, right?
crybaby.
Who was it
I
for?
don't want
James
none.
Storm.
You don't want none.
James just didn't stay long enough to keep that.
He was like there one day.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
said, "Fuck it, I'm out."
Yeah.
So other issues happening on Monday Night Raw, Dom?
I'm done with the bra.
All right, other issues
Oh,
happening.
you
on
want to
Monday-
talk about the main event?
Oh, yeah.
Shice.
I ain't write it down, that's all.
Oh wow.
Go ahead, you want to talk about it?
You don't like that? You didn't like the match?
It was cool.
Tell us more about the main event on Monday Night Raw,
The
Ray.
main event was Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes versus the Judgment Day, Damian Priest, Finn Balor, and
So his hands legit broke.
No. Keep it.
he's staying with the damn
Cody?
He stayed, yeah, you know this
he's
thing. He
staying
stays
with
with the
the
cast
kayfabe.
thing on.
Oh, yeah. I think it's storyline, yeah. He's all right.
All right. Did you ask him?
No. Dom.
I tweeted him. Hey, Cody.
Are you good?
At
You
Dashing.
You up?
Actually, I did have one more thing about Raw. I thought it was a missed opportunity, but it kind of played out on SmackDown.
What's that?
I feel like it was Raquel and was it Raquel and Trish, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
for the Money in the Bank qualifying match, and Becky interfered.
Yeah.
I feel like they missed Raquel's opportunity to become like a down the hill, whatever, because of the interference. She should have taken Becky out, but they had a little tease backstage with her and Rhea.
Yeah.
So they kind of missed opportunity. She should have either taken Rhea out or she should have
And
blasted Becky. One or the other.
I mean,
Well, pal.
considering what happened on SmackDown, eventually we'll get to that, is, they had different plans for Raquel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
seeing that, I was like, they kind of dropping the ball. Like, they have something right here.
Who's in the women's Money in the Bank? I'm just not.
So
I skip it.
for the
Sorry,
women's
I'm sorry.
Money in the Bank, we have. Hold on, let me check my notes. Zelina Vega, Becky Lynch, Zoe, Starks, Bailey, Io, and Trish.
Count me in as yawn.
Oh boy.
Is that how you say my name when I'm not around?
Yawn.
Aw.
Alright guys, so we're gonna go to Smackdown. Today is 1,028 days for your tribal chief as your Universal Champion.
Grab me that shirt.
It's holding the couch.
It's holding the couch together.
It's covering the couch.
Acknowledge this champ, even though he was on Smackdown after he got his head kicked off last week by his cousins.
Sorry.
They should have put this red,
Took
right?
a week off.
Shouldn't they put these red? Like the
Yeah, to
GOD
make it stand out more. Yeah.
God mode instead of.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't.
Well, this shirt was free.
What?
Oh, really?
Oh, we didn't tell you guys the story?
Yes.
What's the story of this free
At
t-shirt?
WrestleMania?
I know about the story. I was there.
Oh, okay.
Must be nice.
You're not gonna say?
Oh, you wanted me to tell the story?
Tell the story.
Tell our audience on week 20 of the It Doesn't Matter
So-
podcast. Whoa, wind up and talk.
Mr. Boom, Mr. Cool, and Mr. Platano. Yeah, that sounds crazy. I can't say that.
That's for the hood.
He says it. They say it.
So we had
I love-
seats. We had seats that we had seats. Now the way I do things at live shows, I don't stay in the seat that I purchased.
You don't.
I don't.
You don't.
So recognize his face.
He takes over, though.
He looks like Ricochet, by the way.
I do. Ish. So anyway, I found a nice little walk area that's actually like front. Like I'm in wrestling, I am center, dead center, but it's standing only. And stupid Dallas. I'm not gonna acknowledge that.
He's a Giants fan, that's why
Yeah.
he says
Yeah.
stupid Dallas.
So anyway, long story short, we got like the way I am. I like my section to be happy. We're hyped. We want the attention, and we started flirting with the little security lady that was kept going by, and we asking for her name. I think her name was Janice, and we started chanting Janice. And so what she did was give us everyone free item vouchers at the merch stand.
Damn
And
right.
she kept bringing them, and then Don came by and he was like, "What the hell?" I showed him. He's like, "Hey man, I want that, man.
Hey, it does sound
I want
different.
to get that, man." I was like, "All right,"
Oh.
because that's how you talk, right?
Sure.
So I was like, "Here, man, man."
Let me holler at you, player.
he said,
Holla, holla, holla.
he's like, "Why you got that, man?" And I was like, all right,
Oh, you
Don."
gonna give me one? You're going one-on-one with the Undertaker.
So Don goes, "Hey, Janice." She gave him one.
You!
Did you get a picture with her for free?
I ain't even hug though.
Oh.
Ask Abel if he got one.
Nope. I wasn't there.
Abel's was
Abel was
He
your
was.
mouse.
Abel was in
Up there.
He was in the Prudential Center. No, but he didn't know that we were down there. To his credit, and none of us texted him.
Nope. Selfish.
To our damn service today.
Yeah, you can.
I had T-Mobile. We're at AT&T Stadium, so
Me too.
we'll see how that went. But no, it was cool. We got actually one of the pictures that Don has on this thing is of all of us. That was not my favorite WrestleMania, but it's up there.
It was a good time.
It was a good time.
Really good time.
Is that night 1 or night 2?
I think
Oh,
I'm
That was
That was
both.
night two.
Well, not that night too. When I took over.
Did you
the-
see Janice on the next night?
No.
No,
Well,
we
that-
that,
that-
No,
we stayed in our
night
seats.
one we stayed in our seats.
Oh, okay.
The Cody and all that, we stayed in our seats.
Yeah.
Night 2, I was like, But yeah, that's the story of how that shirt became free.
Hey, congratulations. Good for you. Getting
That's
a
it.
free merch from
Janice.
WWE.
About to get
Janice.
fired.
If you're watching this.
Janice.
Just in case. I don't want you to ask me.
Alright, guys. Usos kicked off SmackDown.
Yes, it did.
Janice.
Throw your ones up for the blood.
What?
Nope.
Well,
Uso
you-
Penitentiary.
it's a new way. It's like some kind of weird.
Yeah, the handshake.
The-
Yeah.
That's how it goes.
Yeah. Just like that. Take a picture of it.
So it's gonna be the Bloodline Civil War. Have Money in the Bank.
Shadow
You
puppets.
think Roman's gonna get the win? Do you think this man gonna lose at Money in the Bank?
Roman?
Roman? No.
Civil War? The Bloodline Civil
Or
War?
Solo gonna take the pin again?
Samoa and Spike.
Usos?
Usos.
Usos
Down
lose.
and out.
Usos lose.
Well, you got to think of the future. Like, where is this going to go? So you go there and then you work backwards.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Usos win, then what?
So is it going to be
one?
Is it going to be Jimmy or Jay facing Roman for the title, presumably at SummerSlam?
Ooh.
You know? In Detroit, where one man that we know is going.
I don't want to wait till 40 to see Cody and Roman. I don't want to wait till 40. I
You know,
don't.
When do you want to see it?
Tomorrow.
In Jeddah, Saudi Arabia.
But Cody's on Raw.
For Brown Jewel.
I know, but do you guys really want to wait till 40?
I don't.
No.
But
How many months is that away?
Like 6.
What's today?
no.
June?
See, any
It's like 9
reason,
months.
any reasonable long-term plan.
Summer, January, February, March, April. That's 10 months away.
That's close.
10 months away. I don't want to wait 10 months to see Roman.
Well, that's why they're distracting you with Cody versus Dominic at the pay-per-view. And
Which I think is going to be better than people are giving it credit to.
Oh, I already know. Something.
it's going to be fun. And it's in London, right?
Say what you want. Dom has the people like this.
No, Dom has people like this.
Same hand gesture. That's the,
Notorious Dom.
Disagrees with you.
I already told you
Come
how
here,
it's
yo.
going to play out.
Come
What
here.
Dom's going to do. I told you Brock's going to interfere and Dom going to be like, though. I told you that.
no, Bronson interference is going to be a ding, ding, ding. Disqualification. They're not going to have Dom beat Cody, bro.
I
It's just
think
not going
In any fashion, like any interference, in any way whatsoever.
It's going to
they
be.
do it.
It's going to be. He's going to win on. And then you see that big old glug just glugging away. Fight me, bro.
I mean, people are going to notice a guy like Brock
Right.
Lesnar going to the Heathrow Airport.
You fight that Grizzly. I'm all set.
Three Z's.
Right, you slapped him. You see him hop the barricade on one
Yeah, I'm
side?
all set. I'm all
He
set.
got wheels.
Oh, he beat Shelton Benjamin in a tow race. Yeah.
So,
What you just-
hold on.
That's backstage stuff, you
How do
know.
you toe race?
But with your feet,
Sprint.
it's part of your toes.
He beat him in a
I
sprint.
mean, think of it back in 2003, 2004.
So he beat him in a sprint?
In a sprint, sure. Up the arena stairs. Him
Brock Lesnar
versus
right?
his old college roommate, Shelton Benjamin, who lost on, I'm not even sure how to match on Juneteenth, but
Yo, they got squashed on Juneteenth.
They did.
He got set him up. He got squashed by Indashare on Juneteenth.
There's a lot of stuff on Juneteenth you shouldn't do. Like
go to work?
Yard work.
I didn't.
with respect, I kept my trash in, and the little did I know, the trash still went out that day. Son of a gun. Daddy ass.
Hey, as far as I know, I'm getting OT.
That old thing from last week.
I'll get that.
I'm mad.
I'm not.
I'm mad.
I'm not.
Once the check came in, he stopped
I don't
being
know. I
so
care
upset.
less. Got 9 hours OT.
No,
Thank you.
Lord.
Not really.
No.
I was going to work anyway. I wasn't expecting to get that phone call.
Alright.
Phone calls running rampant last week on episode 19 of the IDM pod.
Speaking of running rampant, we got new women's tag team champions.
Mm-hmm.
They already were.
Well, they won the women's
The unified.
the NXT tag champ.
Right move or no?
Perfect move.
Yeah, perfect.
Usually I gloss over the women's tag team championships, one of
Same.
Dom's favorite championships. But I actually paid attention because, I wasn't familiar with those Isla Dawn and Alpha Fire, so...
Oh, you don't know them?
I don't know them,
They
so...
suck.
They're pretty deadly.
But, they did a good job facing Ronda and Shayna, and, Ronda and Shayna walked away with the championships, and hopefully they just carry one set instead of both, it's
It's probably going to just be one. They're
It
gonna
should just be one.
Ronda's lost kind of her shine, huh?
yeah, we
She's
talked
just
about
kind
that.
one
yeah.
of the people. Just
Yeah,
Nah,
she's
but
just,
for what Ronda's being
I think
paid and
by
who
design.
she is,
she's like, what do they say? The third highest paid person in WWE.
Is she?
And it's kind of like, yeah, and she's kind of
But
like,
this is what she wanted. Shayna Baszler was on Bust Open Radio the other day. She's saying her and Ronda want to run the tag team divisions and not get more tag teams out there.
I want to see. I know we can't now because of situations with money. Oh no, wrong one. Sorry. But I wanted to see 4 horsewomen versus 4
Yeah.
horsewomen. That's what
Yeah.
everyone wanted to see, and now we can't
We can't.
because 2 of
Not
them
good.
are gone, and
Marina,
Yeah,
CW.
Jasmine Duke. I don't
yeah,
know that right
she's
now.
she's
MIA.
coaching UFC.
Is she?
Yeah, I guess.
So 3 of them going.
So it's like, but wouldn't that been money?
And then
Money?
apparently Becky and Charlotte don't get along either.
Just
Yeah,
put-
that's easy. That's
Yeah,
They
I mean,
understand it's all right when it's time for business. It's time for
Not
business.
everybody can do business. Sean.
Punk.
I mean, you could make a. You could,
He
that's
does business.
that's a whole separate topic that we could do someday. Is that the list of WrestleMania matches that could have happened? So the 4 horsewomen versus the 4 horsewomen, right? That's one of them.
Who's the real horsewoman?
Yeah. Charlotte. Sting, The Undertaker. That was like a match.
Yep, another one.
And unfortunately, due to death.
Sean AJ.
Sean AJ, or like Eddie Guerrero and Shawn Michaels,
Man, that would've
things
been
like that.
Incredible, man.
You can't really count
Shawn
something like that
AJ,
because
yeah.
unfortunate
Shawn Rock.
circumstances.
Sean and AJ. would've been
Sean
fun.
Rock.
Oh,
That-
Sean and Rock, huh?
Ooh.
Young Rocky Maivia.
Ooh.
He sucks.
Not Young Rock.
Can you imagine Shawn Michaels selling for The Rock the way he did for Hulk Hogan?
The Rock.
No, Rock would have.
Rock wouldn't go with it.
Rock
Rock
would've
would
knocked
not
him
go
out.
for it.
He would have punched him.
The Rock would have reacted in a manner that Hogan didn't, and that would have been a spectacle for sure.
Oh, yeah.
He
I
would-
would
he
have
would-
loved to see that.
So you mean
You're not gonna do that to
not
different
Rocky would
guys.
not Rocky Maivia, but you talking about
Yeah.
after the Nation Rock, like after when he started
I
going
wanna-
up like
I
that.
wanna
That's the
s-
Rock you want against Shawn Michaels, right?
I want
No.
The Rock before
No.
Hollywood.
No, it could be any Rock.
The Rock after Hollywood.
It
No.
could be any
Not
Rock.
mine, not mine.
No, we're talking about the Rock we know versus,
The Rock, the pinnacle Rock.
So
I mean,
after Hollywood?
2012 Rock, even.
Oh, that motherfucker be mad.
Oh yeah.
That motherfucker.
Yo, he's.
Well, Shawn
What?
Michaels was
He would have
retired.
given. He would have given it back. You're talking
No.
about one of the most charismatic
No.
people ever. He would have gave it right back to Sean.
No.
Oh, you want to do this to me? Huh. You know who I am?
Rock-
Jabroni.
Rock would
Oh,
have.
they would have been the
Rock would have been
the-
shooting. Rock would have been shooting on that.
No, he
Like, you
would
want
have. He would have
this
done the
like me
same
and my
time.
family
You
back
see how he was
too?
doing the stunner?
No, he did it on purpose. Though.
Exactly, but it becomes
Rock
it
is
becomes a thing. Like
And Stone
but
Cold understood.
The Rock is
The
tuning
Rock
up the
is doing-
band.
He would he would did something like that on the people's elbow. He would have made the whole
Yo,
thing.
imagine with The Rock hitting Shawn Michaels with the spit in the hand and hit him with that punch. Yo, Shawn
Shawn went,
that motherfucker, you'd have
No.
fought the ring.
No,
As soon as he
no,
said
he would have been like
it,
this. or he would have went. He would have just like
He
it would have
would've
been
done
something. It would have been something.
He did something like that
It would have
with
been like
Flair.
14 seconds in that.
He did something like that with Flair one time too. I remember that.
Oh yeah, when he was doing the
Oh, yeah, that was great.
WrestleMania 20.
Strutting
the
tall.
strut.
Hell yeah.
See, I'm already thinking
What was
about
the best
20 right
right
there.
Was it the slide with the
That was a
church
mistake.
shoes?
That was
Yo,
cool.
you know that was a mistake, right? He slipped. And he still
It looked
kept
like he
it.
slipped.
It didn't
Yo,
look like he slipped
He
at all.
stopped on a dime.
Yo, he did.
Right
Yo,
now.
he said
Yo.
he fucked up.
He stopped on the dime.
I know.
On the dime.
I still
Who was it? Was it Kane or Undertaker? When they sat up,
Yeah,
this
Undertaker.
motherfucker just kicked the ring back down and dropped the house.
Undertaker.
You have to think they worked on that on the house show before they did it on Raw. You know they got it.
Oh yeah, that yeah. But when him sliding against the Bulldog,
Yo,
And,
that was
and
a
Undertaker
bullshit.
to let him do it. It's like to interrupt the because that's a thing where he sits up. It's a thing, and for him to be like, all right, no, you can interrupt it.
I just think that shows how much respect The Rock had at that age, 27, 28,
Yeah.
to The Undertaker,
we love you, Dewey.
Yeah.
NBC don't love your show though.
We
on the pebble.
love all of Mankind's friend, sons.
Talk about the sweet shirts.
Dewey!
Talk about the sweet shirts again.
So we have, Abel looking like Dude Love there, and we have
apropos.
Cactus Don.
Don.
I don't think Cactus Jack ever
Who's
wore a
Don?
headband.
Who's
Dom.
Don? Who's-
And of course, Man John.
And I'm right here.
John.
I'm in the glasses.
You're in the rear view.
He is reflection.
He's a reflection.
And we have his favorite.
Mankind.
The mankind.
That's Abel really talking.
Nope.
He's not doing any impression. That's,
That's
Abel.
really him. Yes, Abel, we agree.
He took his glass off. He's no longer Poppy Platinum. He's Abel right now.
Huh?
Where's those glasses at?
Don't worry about it.
Bring them over here.
It doesn't
I
matter.
want them to wear them. Give it to me.
No.
Alright guys,
They give you a little.
the main event of SmackDown. Sheamus and Solo.
Sheamus and Solo, yeah.
They were going at it, but I didn't like the finish. Sheamus, Solo took him out with the running, whatever you want to call it.
Come here, Ray.
Alright, that
Sheamus and
yeah.
Solo
What the fuck
Sequoia.
you call the move? The
Spinning solo, the thumb.
Nah,
No.
when he ran through the barricade, we took him out with his ass.
Oh,
the Tony Storm.
Umaga, the
Yeah.
Umaga.
Hip
The
attack.
old to
Yeah,
Umaga.
the hip attack. The hip attack. I don't like how Jessica Carr just stopped the match. Like, why?
What would
I think it
THQ
was,
call
I
it?
think it was
What?
10 count.
Oh,
No, no 10 count.
I thought it was.
Hell
Stop
no,
the
she just
match.
stopped the match.
Yeah.
You can't get up. Like, yo, you didn't give him one chance to get up.
Lady Ref Jess.
Yeah, that was terrible.
Aubrey wouldn't have let that happen.
And she's better than
No.
she's better than Aubrey.
She is.
Yeah, she.
I hate
But-
Aubrey. I hate her face. I hate the way she's.
I'll agree with you. I hate her face.
But other than that, SmackDown was
She's a horsewoman, alright. In a different way. Woo!
Oh, Lord.
Calm down, that's it.
I used to go downtown.
Downtown, the Harvard Drive.
But yeah, the main event, it reminded me
Iris, send me some wings.
but Solo Sequoia. He's been in a lot of main events over the past couple of months. And yet Sheamus there. And it reminded me of like how AEW sometimes puts weird matches in main event positions, which you gotta mix it up. You can't always have the same guy there every single time. But it's like Sheamus, you know, he's a highly celebrated WWE superstar, WWE title, World Heavyweight title, US title, you know, and Royal Rumble winner, Money in the Bank winner.
Not a
So-
Grand Slam champ, though.
But he's there in the main event, and he deserves to be there because he's earned that.
Yeah.
So and Solo Sequoia going up, so that was a viable SmackDown main event. So
SmackDown was whack. It was whack.
yeah, it wasn't that great in my opinion.
It was.
It's from last week. It was.
Oh
a
yeah,
drop-off.
yeah.
I think because last week had the oh my god moment.
Yeah,
It's gonna last forever.
Yeah.
And
Well, other
history,
than that,
and the annals
just-
of WWE.
A turning
The what?
The annals.
turning point in the Bloodline storyline.
SmackDown was pretty deadly.
Oh yes,
Yes,
pretty
it
deadly,
was.
pretty,
I see
pretty
what you did
deadly.
there. That's the
And-
problem with Pretty Deadly. This is why Pretty Deadly sucks.
Why, Ray?
Yeah.
Why, cool Ray?
They
With my glasses.
They stink. They're not even good. They remind me
They
of Alpha
beat-
Fire and the Isle of Dawn.
They beat
The
Street
same.
Profits.
The same. If I close my eyes, I thought they were the
It
same.
might be right now. I can't see you. No, I'm a fan of Pretty Deadly, and they came
You
out.
like, what do
Yes,
you like
boy.
What do you like about them?
I think to me they're really funny and entertaining. That's why I like them.
Two.
Yes, boy.
Me too.
Yes, boy. Yeah, they like. I don't know. They entertain me. That's all I can say.
They pop you. That's all I'm at.
Hey,
They,
yo.
they pop me, and that's all. Yeah, that's all.
Hey, you know who's getting a big pop is L.A. Knight.
Yeah.
The pop. Oh, we didn't even talk about that when he came out.
I was gonna get to it.
I'm sorry.
We went SmackDown in reverse today.
He is my favorite to win that Money in the Bank.
I was gonna say that for Money in the Bank.
Oh, okay.
But he had a match against Rey Mysterio, and
The right guy won.
LA got the win. Then Santos,
Oh my God.
Santos came out there.
I love the finishing sequence of LA Knight and Rey Mysterio. He gave him the kick in the gut like the going to do with the stunner. He held him like the stunner, and he did what was formerly known as the party foul, or whatever you want to call it. Yes.
Yeah, what would that like?
I don't know what LA Knight calls it. The BFT or something like that. The big fucking move or something. But they had a really great finish to that match, and it reminded me of like SmackDown recently. Ricochet?
Where are we?
SmackDown. This is your house.
Oh.
Ricochet recently. I mean, not Ricochet.
Fuck.
You're right. But the finishes on SmackDown lately have been really good. So I'm wondering who the agent of the matches is lately.
Tyson
because
Kidd.
I don't trust Tyson Kidd. But maybe it's Pete
No,
Petey Williams.
No, it's Adam Pearce.
Is it Pierce?
Yes.
It's not, Abyss?
Could be Abyss. Could be anyone. But
Biz.
of late, the finishes on SmackDown they've been really good. So I'm really.
You made Abyss a writer. What the agent?
Well, Abyss was doing that back in TNA, from what I heard. He was up there.
Yeah. How'd that go?
Did very well. I guess.
Chris Park.
Joseph Park.
They suck.
World
Main
Elite.
Event Mafia.
Yeah.
You like them?
What?
Main Event Mafia.
Yeah.
You did you?
Yeah.
You didn't like me in the Mafia?
Respect. Disrespect.
Alright. Remind me of very NWO Wolfpack-ish.
Yeah. Better.
With suits.
Better.
with Kurt Angle and Scott Steiner.
Why did everybody want to keep like messing with Kurt Angle? Like, because he's Olympian and they just want to.
Because he likes little boys. Wait a minute. Like I made a post on the It Doesn't Matter podcast Facebook page.
Yeah, you don't remember that?
No, what?
You know?
He had a promo against Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, he had a promo against Rey Mysterio. He's like, Rey Mysterio, you're nothing but a boy. A little boy. And I like playing with boys.
Do you remember that shit?
You don't remember that?
You remember that other shit you said?
Wait.
Doc said what the other shit is.
The right place at the right time at the wrong place, brother.
Just like the ECW Hammerstein Ball.
Right.
All fans
It's
telling
not as
him,
bad as Psycho.
So
you suck dick. You suck dick.
So they tell Kurt Angle on one night stand in the Hammerstein ballroom, you suck dick. And then Kurt Angle, his retort is, well, your mother taught me how. It's like, so
what is wrong with you,
what you're saying, Kurt? Is you suck dick because your mother taught you how. All right, you got it, pal. You know, oh man. So.
You are half the man that I am, and I have half the brain that you do.
It's
Great promos in his.
And I went down there and I was looking for woman, and I didn't see any woman. I said, man, just as woman. Why are you laughing, G? What's wrong with you? If you don't get that, then sorry.
Hey, can I get another chance to do this? No, we're live, pal.
a lot of jokes.
Look at Dom's getting.
You can't wait to watch the replay on it. That's for sure.
Get warm out. I need a Psycho Sid t-shirt. Softball season coming up.
I want a Snicky shirt. This is not
Stone
my fault.
Cold always took December off for hunting season.
Hey, I'm buying that.
Remember when WCW had was it Beach Blast, and then they had
Bash at the beach.
I love
Sid
that.
and Vader walking on the beach, and Vader had the fucking white sneakers on or something.
What are you doing?
Remember when they were on Baywatch?
I love that episode. It's great.
Oh man,
Thunder Paradise was good too.
I enjoyed
Hey,
that.
Brew! Okay. And the boat.
Oh man, it's been a lot of funny shit in pro wrestling. But
Pro wrestling is wildly
yeah,
entertaining.
but one of the funniest things was Doink the Clown.
Yes.
Oh, rest in peace.
R.I.P. Matt Bourne. It's crazy. I didn't know Matt Bourne was in WrestleMania 1. Matt Bourne is the original Doink the Clown.
Yeah.
He was the heel Doink the Clown.
Doink
Doink the Clown, they had a episode on him on Dark Side of the Ring talking about Matt Bourne's life and drugs and basically drugs killed him.
Just another typical pro wrestling story of that time frame. You know, a lot of drugs and crazy characters and people and airplane workers. Come this way. That way.
Woo!
But the Dark Side of the Ring episode with Doink the Clown, it was an interesting look at a very famous character in WWF in the early 90s. And like I said, it's just another tragic story in wrestling. Another, but it's still an entertaining episode for Dark Side of the Ring.
Yes. Some stuff I kind of already like read up on, like him with the drugs and being like an asshole and all that from what I heard.
Yeah.
But
Almost living a triple life, being Doink the Clown, being Matt Bourne, and being a husband to father to different people.
it's sad though. Like you think about it, like all those old timers back in the day, all the shit that they went through, and like how they just beat up their bodies, and then like
Shit, he used to beat motherfuckers up. See how he kicked that damn fan?
Oh, yeah.
Fucking eye popped out.
yeah.
Oh, his name is Hacksaw Jim Duggan, all right?
That's his partner.
You know, but if you pair that episode with Doink the Clown and Dark Side of the Ring with the Eddie Graham episode of Dark Side of the Ring, which
Study to watch.
which I've seen, and it's them back to, especially back to back, like episode 3, episode 4. It's just a sad look at a father and his son in the wrestling industry. Because if you haven't seen the Grahams, they have a history of getting dark here on the IDM pod, but they have a history of like suicides in the family and all men. And one of the points of the episode is that the living daughter, the daughter of I think Mike Graham, she's going to stop the cycle, and hopefully the Graham family can go on.
It's like the Von Erichs, right?
Yeah, almost like
Well,
the Von
Kevin's
Erichs.
Von
still
Erichs
alive.
is the same thing.
Yeah.
Kevin's still alive.
Texas.
The Claw.
They were like one of the most famous wrestling families of all time.
Who's that? Von Erichs?
At that time, yeah.
Texas and Florida, back in the territory.
Yeah, their territory days with the Von Erichs were huge.
And the McMahons in the Northeast.
The Von Erichs, the Jarrett's,
yeah.
And you had Dusty writing for it. Dusty doing it. You had Lawler in Memphis.
No.
But
This song was never going to be as good as he was.
Who?
Jerry's.
Jerry had one of the most popular territories ever in Memphis.
Oh, yeah.
Especially with Andy Kaufman and that whole thing. And
Yeah.
I started watching Taxi.
How was it?
I like Taxi. Now that I'm older, I get the jokes. It's funnier. Just like Cheers, watching Cheers. I hated Cheers. Now that I'm older and I get the innuendos, I'm like, man, this show's funny as hell.
classic for a reason.
Yeah, classic for a reason.
At night.
Remember Nick at Night?
You still got that?
Well, I mean, on Paramount.
One time I was doing a gig, I was doing a wedding, and like there was a big.
You DJ?
Yeah, I do.
DJ Strap.
Because most
Hold
wanted.
on, wait.
Hey,
whoa,
whoa.
Wait.
What'd you just say?
Wait.
DJ Strap.
Did you say that?
That's his name.
He said it.
When did you DJ?
Wait, that's a real name?
You
No.
You still DJ? You still DJ?
I do on occasion, yes.
What do you do? Weddings, bar mitzvahs, and stuff?
Weddings mostly, yes. A wedding specialist, if you would.
Oh, so you're a wedding specialist.
I am.
I did not know that. That is new information.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
You know, I've known Ray a long time, but we've had a 20-year gap, some would say.
Yeah.
Reunited right here on the It Doesn't Matter podcast.
It really was like that.
But anyway, this doesn't have anything to do with wrestling, but I was at a wedding. I was doing that. It was in Harkness Park, actually, I think. Listen, you. Keep it in town, even though we're not in our home base of New London right now. But we just had to kill time, and I had to kill time. We were just waiting for the groom and the bride to be ready to be introduced and stuff like that. So I just got on the microphone and I was like, you know, does anyone remember Nick at Night? You know, anyone remember Nick at Night? Because Nick at Night used to have theme days, and I don't know if any of you guys in this room right now happen to remember the theme days for Nick at Night.
I remember some.
Remember something?
I have.
All right.
I do remember it.
So Monday through Friday. So Monday, they would show like a marathon, 2-hour block of a show. Can you guess? Want to make a guess what Monday was?
Lucy.
Raw.
Wrestling. Well, Mondays were Monster Mondays.
I remember those.
Yes. How about Tuesday?
Taco.
Brady Bunch Tuesdays.
Bewitch.
It was.
Bewitch is on one of them.
It happened to be I Love Lucy Tuesdays.
I said that.
You said tacos.
Oh yeah.
All right, Wednesdays.
So then that would be Bewitch.
Wow.
Wicked. DJ.
Wonder Days?
No.
Bewitched. Wonder Years.
Bewitched.
It was Bewitched Wednesdays. Yes.
Nailed it.
How about Thursday?
Brady Bunch.
Thursday was whatever it was.
Thursdays were for fight. It was Happy Days. Thursday was Happy
That's
Days.
Okay.
Thursday, Friday.
And Friday was
Happy Days.
Cheers.
Oh, that's Thursday.
Oh,
Friday was the Wonder Years.
what a great
So
show.
there you go. Nick at Night for a certain period of time. It might have changed over time, but the one I remember the most was those 5 shows on those days. Monster Mondays, Lucy Tuesdays, Bewitched Wednesdays, Happy Days Thursdays, and Wonder Years Fridays.
Were you guys allowed to watch Silk Stockings after Raw ended?
Oh, I love that music.
Bret Hart.
After Raw ended, were you allowed to watch Silk Stockings?
I usually went to bed.
With the bed.
It was Nikita something.
Well, Femme Nikita.
Yeah, that's
Family
what it was.
Nikita Lyons.
Wow.
Oh, I can't wait to
Where's
get back,
she
baby.
at?
Hurt.
Is she?
ACL.
Where's she hurt?
On her leg.
Yeah, she's
What?
She's flying down.
She needs to lie somewhere else.
Oh. Down here.
She's better than Sable.
Don't mess with Brock's wife.
She's I think she's my number one.
She's bad.
She's the champ.
She's a cold-hearted snake.
It doesn't matter.
It does to me.
It doesn't matter. All right, guys. This
What?
past week in history, 27 years ago today, Austin 316 was born.
What?
At the King of the Ring.
Really?
What?
Really?
What?
Huh?
Really?
What?
What?
John, recite the Stone Cold.
You talking about your Psalms? You talking about John 3:16? Austin 316 says, I just whooped your ass, Doc Hendricks.
You can't say that.
And then the next night, 316s in the crowd. That was it.
That's right.
Boom.
It's also my Play 3 lottery number for my whole life.
316.
Dollar straight, dollar box.
And it almost didn't happen.
Yes.
Yeah.
It took Sean getting hurt.
No, it took Sean.
Well,
No, it took curtain call.
curtain call.
Curtain call. Yeah.
And really, they didn't do anything with Stone Cold until he started getting momentum around, September, October, and then it segued into him fighting Bret Hart in that Survivor Series. But, immediately afterward, the tradition of having the King of the Ring face the World Champion at SummerSlam, it ended that year. Think about the previous year. King Mabel becoming King Mabel facing Diesel at SummerSlam. Austin wins the King of the Ring? Nothing. Where is he at SummerSlam? He faces Yokozuna in the free-for-all, not even on the pay-per-view. A match, thanks to Peacock, you can't find it because their search algorithm sucks.
Stinks.
Yeah.
So I hate their algorithm.
Stone Cold versus Yokozuna. I mean, that's a curiosity if there ever was one, and I don't know if the rope really broke, but Yokozuna was going for the bonsai drop. The rope broke. He fell. Stone Cold rolled him up, and he took the pin. He took the win.
Took the win.
Yeah.
Took something.
But Stone Cold, a momentous moment, winning the King of the Ring, and
there was no denying his momentum coming. He was about to take over.
could have happened to a nicer guy.
Shut up! Here we go.
Two conversations over here.
Yeah, no.
So,
all right.
Yeah, so what happened?
Today in history, in 2007, we lost a wrestler with no name. Today was a tragic incident of Chris Benoit.
Who?
Today was the day?
Today's the day.
talking about Chris Benoit today.
So it weighs heavy on us.
I would, I'll defer to the great Paul Heyman to what he said.
At least we don't got it hanging over our head.
Blackpool.
Oh, you're starting to pillow talk. I don't like that.
Austin won the match with a broken neck.
But I would like to, regarding Chris Benoit, I'd like to defer to Paul Heyman, who's a great voice on all matters, especially during that 3-hour podcast with Rick Rubin. When he was doing like a live appearance or a live show, and a fan was heckling him about Benoit.
Yeah, my boy.
Yeah. Paul Heyman was like, "You said Benoit's my boy? Like, listen, I'm gonna go back to whatever happened that night. If you're trying to hype up Chris Benoit, it's like, 3 people were alive at one point in that day, and 2 people did not have a choice to not exist anymore. 2 people did not have that choice.
Yeah.
One person was in charge of that choice, and he also died that day. But what's going on over here? Something out there?
Yeah.
Over there? It's no laughing matter. Is that humorous? What? Is that humorous to you? What? Yeah, so Chris Benoit. I do have another Chris Benoit story. So right after this happened, and I don't know when exactly it was.
Crying because I'm sad.
But I went to Target, and
I went to Target when he had.
There was.
There's a lot of
I went to the local Target, and they still had them on the shelves. They had Chris Benoit Deluxe Aggression action figure still on the shelf.
Deluxe Aggression!
So I take that figure, I bring it to the cashier, and the cashier's like really nice. She's like, "Hey, how you doing?" I swear she knew, because as soon as she saw the figure, her face just went gone. She's like, "You're a disgusting human being," because I bought the figure. To flip it on eBay.
John's an eBay god.
Yes, he is.
What?
Did you bag it?
Yeah, you don't know where that figure's been. But I actually never sold it on eBay. I still have it, actually. It's still in my possession.
No, he smothered it.
Can I get it for my collection? I'm going Benoit, guy. I'll take it. And let me get that Toothless Aggression t-shirt, too. I got it.
That'd be nice.
I'll surf you for it. We'll hang 10. No?
There was some hangings.
Yeah, it's too much weight on
That
it.
was a reach.
Oof. Man, he's been holding out these Benoit Jones. And it's just going everywhere now. Holy smokes.
Hey, whoa, yeah, whoa.
Yeah.
That's pretty deadly.
Got one more.
This is my pretty deadly stuff. Oh, God. I just got it.
All right. Today is the
Chris Benoit anniversary
oh Lord
of the Headless Horseman.
Oh, jeez.
You said the Headless Horseman?
Yeah. He was a horseman, right?
He was.
Oh.
There he was. Last year's in.
Or hanging.
Speaking of hanging, Hangman Page.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh man, I'm sorry.
Ron Zombie, happy birthday. Northeast Wrestling legend. Today's your birthday.
Zombie.
Thank you, Ron.
Zombie. That means dead.
What's his name?
Ron Zombie!
Ron Zombie.
Today's your birthday.
What's
Happy
up?
birthday.
Yeah.
Friend of the podcast, and I'm sure he's glad he's listening to his own name after what we just mentioned.
Yeah, he's probably like, what the hell's wrong with you
Thanks,
guys?
thanks a lot, guys.
Wasn't
I'm
me.
gonna go back to New York.
It wasn't me, Ron. It wasn't me.
Get a Coney
No,
dog.
but you started it. Notorious Dom. You jerk!
And today, in 2001, Edge beat my man Kurt Angle in the 2001 King of the Ring.
Ah, all
On
right.
this
Yes.
day, on the
On
20th.
On this day.
On this day. And speaking
You won the King of the
and on this
Ring.
day and on this week, it has been 25 years for the Rated
Dos
R
cinco.
Superstar. So I want everybody to give me your favorite Edge memory or moment of all time. We're going to start with Platinum.
No. You're going Ray.
No,
You're going Ray.
I'm asking the question.
He said Platano.
You're on the spot.
You're on the
Excuse
spot.
me?
The rated R spot. Favorite
Uh,
Edge, moment, match, memory, one of those things.
Not even favorite.
Oh, you don't like Edge?
No, I was an Edge fan.
You're an Edge head?
It was,
You don't like Edge.
You don't sound like you like
You
Edge.
don't like Edge.
nah. When he cashed in on John Cena.
He likes awesome calm.
He does.
That was my favorite.
Well, it's still
Because I
recording.
remember we were all like, we had.
2006, New Year's Revolution.
Yeah, like we just graduated from high school. Was it around that time?
We were still in high school.
Still in high school?
It was in January.
Was it 06 or was it 08?
I just said 2006.
Yeah, January 06, yeah.
I'm not listening.
I don't remember.
You're not being a good
But yeah,
listener.
but,
That's why he didn't want to mention it. He's like, I remember.
no, I remember that.
Shit.
He hates
We
Edge.
was-
This is taking way too long.
I love Edge.
I like when he had fangs,
No.
and you think you knew
I actually
him.
hated that.
Pumping the ring. We slid in.
No, because we didn't even understand the whole Money in the Bank thing at the time, and then we're like, what the hell is going on?
What's your favorite Edge moment for the whole
That
God?
was
Is that
it.
your favorite moment?
That was my favorite, because now we actually got to see somebody that we...
Shut up!
So your favorite moment was when you cashed in the Money in the Bank. That was your favorite moment.
Thank you. Yes.
Alright. Wow.
That was difficult. That's like
Eddie,
Chris
yeah.
Benoit match. Anyways, go ahead, John.
Eric Bischoff.
Well, I always like to be a little bit different. Just so
Also,
one,
I got...
so one random Edge memory for me was at the 2005 Survivor Series, and Edge didn't actually have a match, but he was with Lita. They're doing a promo in the ring, and they saw some athlete of some sort, because I don't watch sports, at ringside, and he referred to him as Mark Henry. Actually, it was a 2005, I said. He referred to him as Mark Henry. He's making fun of his appearance, because he kind of looked like Mark Henry. And what's memorable for me about that is that the very next month, Mark Henry was injured. He came back. I think he busted up Batista on Smackdown. But that's a random Edge memories that he did
That was your favorite?
a vicious Detroit promo on a Detroit athlete at that Survivor Series.
That was your favorite?
Going for an Edge moment.
Okay.
Mine was.
I gotta see.
See?
I don't know.
See? Now, listen. Now, listen. Hold on. Because, yes, everyone knows New Year's Revolution, Edge cashing in on John Cena. Everybody knows that one. That's a good one. But who remembers him cutting that promo on that guy at the Survivor Series?
Who's that guy?
I don't know who that guy is, but he looks like Mark Henry, apparently.
Wow, so he's black with a beard and fat.
And maybe, cornrows.
Damn.
Yeah.
Alright, I don't want to be on the spot no more.
It's on Survivor Series. What year?
Survivor Series,
05?
2005, because it was before Mark Henry actually came back. So I'm thinking like Mark Henry was backstage hanging out, and Edge was like, "Hey, you look like." So there you go. Big ups, Ray. Big ups, Ray, for your favorite
Come on,
Edge.
Pirata.
Mine was
It doesn't matter.
Edge. He's mad. He's It's Edge and Matt Hardy drama.
Yeah.
That was good.
That was my favorite
That was
because
good.
it was realism. They were throwing real punches. It was a real thing that he did, and it brought Matt Hardy back, and people were invested in it. The ratings were through the roof.
Yep.
Because they didn't know when Matt Hardy was going to come on or when Edge was there and what's going to happen. That whole thing was crazy, and you could before the F-bombs were cool and all that, they would like you could see Edge like mouthing to him. I still have her. It was wild. It was wild. That whole thing was. You didn't know where the reality and the sports entertainment began or ended because it was a real thing that everybody knew, and it was that was my favorite. That was my favorite, and they did business.
Yeah.
You got to give them credit for something that hurt people. That was actually a thing.
You gotta give respect.
They said, all right, we're gonna put this aside. We're gonna make money off it, and they had liberties with each other because they were throwing real. Even on that break apart when he came with that stupid skull and crossbones shirt.
I will not die.
Like you could see like fists, and they're hitting each other. I was like, man, it was wild.
There are more potatoes there than at the Harp and Dragon restaurant in beautiful, safe, bright downtown Norwich, Connecticut.
Let's go, Seth.
So, Dom, what is your favorite Edge memory?
I have 3 memories.
One per.
I'm an Edge. It all ties in.
Sure.
I'm an Edge guy. Everybody knows that. So at the time, I seen his last WrestleMania match, WrestleMania 27, my first WrestleMania against Alberto Del Rio, which opened up the show for WrestleMania, and that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Then after that, we didn't see Edge for 2 weeks, and then they went to Bridgeport. Edge had a breaking announcement, which I went to, and he retired.
I said boring.
That caught us. That
Yeah,
caught us off
God
guard.
got mad at me for the first time.
I had tears.
Me too.
This is boring.
I had tears.
Just leave! I was so bad. I was like, come on, stupid black leather jacket's pissing me off.
This is a work.
Yeah, that's what I said.
And then after that, years later, the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
When Edge made his return.
Wrestling's real.
Man.
Oh man, when I got hyped, I was hyped.
Yeah.
That was
We weren't expecting
I'm
that.
surprised you guys can remember it.
What?
Yeah, we're coming now. But a variety of rated R superstar Edge moments
I would throw up that day.
for the 2001 King of the Ring.
More Christian. That was a year later. With Christian. See, I remember that shit.
That's right, that was during the
That
Alliance
was
time too.
When it came out, good lies.
What the hell?
Yeah, you remember? I wanted to scream when I heard that music. I couldn't do it. They didn't want to wake the kids up.
I know he was.
I was hyped. Boy, I was hyped. Oh, man.
Kids were sleeping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't want to. I had to rewatch it the next day during lunchtime just to get that. Woo! I had to get it out. Like, all right.
It's not the same though.
It wasn't the same.
How you had to get it out?
Woo! All the pretty girls.
Oh.
That's like,
Oh,
Lord.
Oh no.
that's your favorite.
That became a big part of the Bobby Productions Mall Tour of the Mall of America, Minneapolis.
Episode dropping, well, tomorrow. But whenever this come out, it'll be out already.
But yes, like Bobby was in this ride. I was like, he had these like this fins, and he could like this. So I'm recording him.
Wait, don't do that again. Stop!
Well, that's how pretty girls dance like. This.
Why you doing your hand?
Everybody watch the video version to see
Oh,
what's going
yeah.
on right now. It won't
It's
be
gonna be
like-
hilarious.
Anyway, pretty girls dance like that.
Oh.
Alright, guys. Prediction
Look at
time.
the little orange
No
Cassidy
AW
right now.
stuff? No
Nah, no.
MJF and Adam Cole?
Shut up, Giovanni.
Forbidden Door is tomorrow night. By the time this episode come out, it's already going to take place. So we're not going to.
Gotcha.
We're going to do that. So we're going to do a Money in the Bank prediction. But first.
I was gonna wait till the end for 20.
Alright, we do. All right.
Yeah, we'll say that for last.
Save it for the end.
Yeah.
Alright. We're going to kick it off with the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. We have Ricochet, Shinsuke Nakamura. We have Santos Escobar. We have Butch. We have Damian Priest. We have Logan Paul. And we have L.A. Knight. Yeah! Who do you guys have?
Say it.
L.A. Knight.
No.
Who do you got? Who do you got?
My voice is so distinctive that Ray can pick it out of an audience. I'm fooling.
And we got L.A. John, who you got?
I mean, LA Knight is a great choice, and it's a choice. I mean, I think he should have it. It would
It's not gonna be him,
propel him to
though.
great heights.
Hate to say it's not gonna be him though.
But well, no, I'll
You
stand
don't
by
want
that.
it to be.
If I had to put it on a list and say I'm betting on some guy, it would be LA Knight. So that's my choice.
Mine is DP.
Pause. Pause.
Daniel Pugh.
Pause.
He's been retired a long time.
What is wrong with you?
Gonna feel the bang?
Oh yeah, he gonna feel all the bang.
That's your pick, DP?
Damian Priest is my pick.
Wow.
He's the archer in your fanny.
I see what you. That was impressive.
Roman Reigns
That
has
was
had
fun.
1,000.
That was a great one.
It took a while.
He's the Punisher for a reason.
You know, Arn Anderson.
He's a punishment for a reason.
There is a biscuit.
That's
Alright,
great.
Tom.
Now for me, I would like LA Knight, but now since they brought this man,
LP.
no. Logan Paul. Since they brought Logan Paul in, that's going to be my pick, unfortunately. I want
Fucking
LA Knight,
John.
but that's what it's going to be.
Who's it gonna be?
How we doing this? So loser takes shots for every match that they're wrong.
Where?
Really?
On camera.
So if we all fuck up on this
We're
one?
taking shots.
Alright, fuck.
All right, next week.
We can take shots if we lose, or we're
So
celebrating.
if we're wrong, so say Damian Priest wins.
Seems
You
inevitable.
guys are taking the shots.
Yeah.
If we're all wrong, we're all taking the shots. That's how we're
Either
doing
way
it
you
every
drink.
match. Either way,
Yeah.
You're drinking, it doesn't matter.
What did I say earlier today? I ain't drinking.
Just
Whatever.
Gotta shit that off camera.
I mean, Ray generously offered shots here, but this was you guys.
What are you talking about?
In the
That
store.
was,
No,
that was platinum.
no, no for you.
We only need 3. Make it 4. I should have stopped right there. Sir, bartender, sir.
All
Anyway,
right.
what else is on Money
The
in the Bank?
women's Money in the Bank ladder match, you got Zelina Vega versus Becky Lynch versus Zoe Starks versus Bayley versus Io Sky and Trish Stratus. Uncle Ray, who you got?
Bailey. They'll throw Bailey a bone here.
Shoot, she been getting the bone. See that butt?
Sheesh.
John, who you got?
Bone-in pork butt. What?
Oh my.
ShopRite. It's on sale. Check it out.
99 cents a pound?
West Thames.
Is it?
Oh, I'd pay a lot more for that.
Both for Bayley?
Or the pork roast?
What was that? I'm confused too. But what I'm not confused about is I will pick Trish Stratus to win the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. She is healing up. She's got some momentum, and why not? It'd look real nice on her.
Who else is in that? You said?
Selena Vega,
Zelina, Zoe,
Awesome Khan.
No.
Bayley, Becky, Io, and Trish.
Eeyore.
Io's fascinating.
Yeah, something about
Yeah,
Io,
it's
man.
fascinating.
Something about her, man.
Her highlight was in Puerto Rico at Blacklash.
I told you the blackout edition, episode 20.
So Mark Henry.
I'm driving, guys, cause
Happy Juneteenth.
yeah, jeez.
Oh, my
Io.
goodness.
They
Yeah,
only
for
do.
me it's Io, cause
Io Sky.
yeah, you about blacked out.
Well, for me, I'm going to agree with John. I think Trish. Add another accolade to her. She'll get one more run.
What she
It's
need?
your time. Why not?
I guess who?
Anyway, no matter. It
Trish
doesn't
versus
matter.
Rhea. Trish versus Asuka.
She'll win
Charlotte.
any title. She has Zoe Starks for mine.
Charlotte surprises and she becomes one of those.
I mean,
And then it's going to build Zoe in the meantime.
I mean, not to mix it up, but as I chose Trish Stratus, I was like, her and Becky have a thing going on, so that's probably why neither of them will win.
I know.
But hey, you gotta pick someone, so I'll pick Trish anyway.
I figured.
I think Io goes for it and Bailey screws her out of it and it ends damage control.
Oh, damage control.
Like everyone goes crazy. Io's climbing up. Everyone's wilding out, and Bailey's the last one up, and she's looking at her, and now they lock eyes, and then Bailey's like, oh, go ahead, go do it, and then Bailey whackata hits her off. Bailey grabs it, EO's down. That's how it goes.
I agree. You can see that.
Man, I should have a pencil, man. I'm good at this.
Yeah, Ray Letterman.
Yeah, pen.
I mean, if either one of them,
Mr. Perfect.
if
Shit.
he's
I
dead.
didn't know that was gonna happen.
All right, try it again. Go ahead.
Let me try it again.
One more time.
That's not how you.
No,
I
you
will
fucking
Google it.
catch it
You
in
catch it and you like
You have to
that.
go. You have to go. Let me put
All right,
glasses on.
Mister, for safety glasses, his PPE.
Perfect can't see it.
He says, and that is perfect. Perfect.
There you go.
There it is.
Let me try it. Oh, give me a minute.
John,
Let me see.
And
Can
that
you see it?
is-
Cover your eyes, glasses, guys. Now that. Okay, I was gonna try it after this. Now that is perfect. Fuck.
I trolled.
There you go. I'll try it. Pot, you know?
Oh, didn't he catch it like this though?
No, he caught it and then he like
Yeah, he catches it right on
And he kinda like,
the
Look at the flick of the wrist.
he dances like that. Ah!
Get my pen.
Here's your pick.
My God! My God!
You fucked up. You fucked up.
Simply perfect.
It was perfect.
Dom sold it too.
Didn't even hit you.
Working the gimmick.
It hit your left eye.
Oh,
You
Lord.
can tell I play baseball.
Mr. Baseball.
All right, nah, Mr. 3000.
I hit
Mr.
all.
299.
You know what that's what that guy said. The
Spoiler
marketing
alert.
guy said he's like, we have something in common, Edge. I hit balls and you have no balls. That doesn't make any sense though. But that's what that guy said on that Survivor Series 2005 Edge promo.
Is that what he's on the cover with the chainsaw? Or is that 2006?
I think the one with the chainsaw is 06. But I'm not sure.
Whatever. It is.
No, actually, I do know. 2005 it had the Undertaker on the cover because he came back in after the main event, the elimination match. So Undertaker, that was the one on the cover.
That's the one in Boston?
No, but it was when Randy Orton had like his third Sole Survivor win, and then the very next year they just tossed away. He just lost like second in the elimination match. It was very dumb. Randy Orton 3 years in a row, Sole Survivor. Fourth year, who gives a fuck?
So it's just keeping it going. They
They could have kept it going. They just fucking because at that point Randy Orton was in rated RKO. You know that was fun for the fans. That was a relative low point for Randy Orton in his career. Rated RKO.
Stupid. Anyways,
Yeah.
Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler are going to go against Liv Morgan and Raquel Gonzalez.
Skip. Just
Yeah,
skip.
Ronda.
Who you got?
Ronda.
Skip this. This is stupid.
And
Stupid.
They're just throwing matches together at this point. We already know
They should have taken that match off, put that on SmackDown the night before,
Yeah, right.
and they should have had Charlotte and Asuka.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what they should have
I
done.
agree.
But maybe they're putting that on the pay-per-view as the match where we have to cut time somewhere. That's where we're going to cut it,
That's
Yeah,
true.
They're gonna cut something.
and no one's going to be offended. Like Ronda's not going to, because she's probably going over anyway.
No one. Yeah, that's.
So Ronda and Shayna going over on that match
Yes,
on the pay-per-view.
not
We all agree.
Yeah.
We all agree. All right. We might not agree on this one, though. Cody Rhodes and Dominic Mysterio. John,
Yes.
kick it off.
Well, I think the conventional wisdom would say that Cody Rhodes is just gonna run it over. Depending on whose conventional wisdom it is, you could argue that Dominic Mysterio will walk away with the win due to Brock Lesnar interference, stealing your answer for you. But gotta feed the birds. Don't choke. Heimlich, can't wait.
Gunther.
I was gonna say Cody Rhodes is gonna pull it out.
Pause.
You can't pull it out. You got the damn. mic on.
He's eating something. Abel, what are you thinking for Cody Rhodes and Dominic Mysterio?
Man, Dom convinced me.
Oh,
Dominic Mysterio. Son of a bitch, you got me. I wasn't going there, but you
Okay,
son
whistle?
of a bitch.
that's what he thinks about Cody Rhodes and Dominic Mysterio.
Say it's no contest draw, like
Ain't no draws.
Yeah, no,
Pause.
it's gonna be a
Yeah,
disqualification.
Dusty finish?
No, disqualification. It's gonna be it's gonna be okay. Cody by disqualification.
Sure, that could happen.
Cody by disqualification.
I mean, if you're on DraftKings, that's how you would have to lay it out.
Yeah. Cody by disqualification.
Cody by disqualification. And he will not do a moonsault during the match.
And Dom?
And
25
for
bucks
me,
right there.
I got Dom winning. I got Cody dominating the whole match. Next thing you know, the Beast's gonna come out, take this man out.
They
And
fight
Dom,
at
he's
SummerSlam.
gonna slither right into the middle of the ring. Mom's gonna throw his ass on Cody and 1, 2, 3.
Oh, yeah, she don't got a match either, right?
No.
She's hurting. She's not telling nobody. I guess they're not telling nobody, but I guess she has a bad knee injury. That's why she's not wrestling a lot.
She wrestled Italian. Whooped her
Yeah,
ass up.
exactly. She's not wrestling a lot.
She's
So
wrestling
I
a lot.
think they're just hoping that she just heals up because they
I
don't
would
want to
too.
take the belt off her now.
I wouldn't either.
So that's why she hasn't been, like, she really hasn't wrestled. I think what they said, 4 matches since WrestleMania.
That's
something,
fine.
something weird like that.
How many matches Roman has?
I think we're not going to compare Roman and Rhea. That's not fair.
How many has the champ had over there on the other side? Smackdown? Oscar?
2. Right?
Well, she just won it. Sort of.
7.
Yeah.
Long term book.
Boom.
Alright, guys. Ray,
Yeah.
Seth frickin' Rollins, and Finn Balor.
7.
Stuff.
They're not taking off 7. Yeah.
And Seth is going to win. Are they going to do any weird shenanigans about it? I think it'll be a standard match. It'll be a good match, and Seth Rollins will walk away. That's a win.
Nice and easy.
I agree, it's gonna be Seth as well.
Yeah.
Alright, guys. Is this gonna be your main event? Do you kick off? Do you end the show
With Civil War?
with the Bloodline?
Yes.
The
Yeah.
Civil War.
Yes.
Do you end the show with that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Who do you got? Abel.
Ah!
Solo with the pin?
Solo. The spike. Roman with the pin.
John?
I think I'll go with the Usos winning, and then that will lead them to one of them. Whoever takes the pinfall will lead them to SummerSlam in a one-on-one world title match of some sort.
So they're pinning Solo or Roman?
Oh, the pin solo.
Exactly. Roman's not getting pinned.
No, sir. Unless you're Baron Corbin.
Uncle Ray,
Can't see you.
they can't hear you.
Yes, Spider-Man.
Roman Reigns.
Roman and Solo will win. Do you want me to lay out the match for you? Or?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Alright, so this is what's going to happen. They're going to lose. The Usos are going to lose.
That's it. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing, it ain't got to be nothing crazy. I mean, they lose. Maybe we get another Bloodline member. Maybe something like that happen. We don't know. Maybe there is something like that.
Who's going to be the member?
I don't know. Let's see.
Jacob?
I don't. His contract. Here's
No,
the
he
thing
just
about.
won. He just won the
No.
the new.
But here's the thing with that. They keep saying, "Oh no, it's up. No, he has this." It's you don't know what it is.
That's true.
Oh, he's a free agent. No, he actually just signed to another multi-year. No, he didn't. He actually can go if he wanted. It's like it's all over the place because I've been searching to see. All right, when is he really available? Because I feel like that would be a
Anybody
good.
from God available?
They're pissed. They make me mad. They're like so stubborn. We're gonna stay here. We're loving it here.
Hey,
We're
if
staying.
If you're happy.
They're God.
Yeah, but
They're G-O-D.
they're not even Forbidden Door. Why can't we have them in Forbidden Door?
They don't want to be a part of it.
That's what I'm saying. They're so petty. They're like, no, we're not going nowhere.
That's on you.
Like, get over it.
Maybe they're afraid of flying.
That's true.
They live in Hawaii.
So?
Longer distance.
Yeah.
To Canada. Ooh, Canada.
Yeah, they don't want to go to Canada.
Yeah.
All right. For me, I'm going with the Tribal Chief. I am going with the Tribal Chief. This man been getting beat up every single time we've seen him on camera these past couple of weeks. It is time for him to continue his reign, his terror as the WWE Universal Champion.
Chris Benoit.
But hey, guys,
Yes.
I got a prediction.
Okay.
Not a spoiler.
Logan Paul is winning Money in the Bank,
Oh,
and he's going to cash in on Seth frickin' Rollins.
no. Huh?
and it's going to lead to a rematch at SummerSlam.
It's a bold prediction.
Somebody shoot me if I see that.
Damn.
Anything to say?
Or
Just
who
take care of
is
my
Seth
mom.
fighting? Who is Seth fighting?
Finn.
Damian Priest wins.
Mm.
Where's the correlation in that?
Anyway. It could happen.
I heard a lot of mms.
It could happen. No.
Where's the
Indigestion.
correlation? No, wait.
Or-
I'm not done. I'm
It-
not
it-
done.
alright.
You've been watching Raw.
Yes, they've been teasing it.
They've been teasing that feud together.
Yep.
Damian Priest comes in and kind of like Finn might win. You know what I'm saying? He's like on the cusp. Here comes Damian. You know what I mean? And he undercuts it
And he
and
fails.
wins it. Or even if he fails,
He
that might be
fails.
another good one.
And
Like,
Seth
hey, I
walks
was gonna
away.
win, and
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? And they go into it, and maybe Seth wins, but it ties in.
I called it a few weeks ago. I said that a few weeks ago that the bloodline could be imploding. Judgment Day could be imploding too.
Yeah, because
I
Rey
don't
is
think
a
they're
fan
imploding,
favorite.
but
You got a
Damian
fan
favorite.
favorite.
One's gonna be out of it if it does happen.
One's a fan favorite, and one gets booed out the building. like
Damian's
he's supposed
going. Yeah, Judgment
He's gonna
Day.
go his own way. I think he should stay and finish the league. That's what I think, personally.
to. But
I don't think
see
so.
how that correlates more than Logan Paul.
Because J.D. McDonough. He's been my boy.
Okay, all right. So what? Finn gonna win the title?
no,
No.
no.
He's gonna replace Damian. You wanna keep fucking being nice? You don't wanna listen? Out!
You have this tall bruiser of a bodyguard. You're gonna go to JD McDonough.
That's what they do. That's WWE booking.
Here come Crash Holly. Come over here. Be the tough guy.
Yeah.
Hey, Spike.
That's not a way to introduce JD to the Judgment Day.
Is not, but that's probably what they're gonna do.
I got a big surprise for you next week.
JD McDonough.
Yeah, and you're gonna have JD McDonough and Damian Priest on Raw, and then
And I like that attack from Finn on NXT too on Seth.
Yeah.
Because that was a good. Did you guys see that match?
I see it.
With Braun
I saw
Breaker
it.
and
I
Seth.
didn't see it, but I
Man.
see the highlights.
I went back and watched it.
If you looked at Seth's face, he's like, all right. He said he actually mouthed, "You're ready."
Yeah.
Like it was a good match. It was a good match. I think that was one of Braun Breaker's best match. Well, it's going against Seth, so
I mean, that match was enough to get me to watch NXT, even though that's the only thing I watched on that show.
Literally.
was Braun and
I didn't watch
Seth.
anything else but that.
Yeah.
But listen, then when Carmelo comes out, doesn't it look like Carmelo looked like a star in that
Carmelo
segment
looks like
too?
a star.
But no, but like when you have Seth, who's the WWE champion, and you have Carmelo on the like
Oh,
it made
WWF.
it
World.
didn't dim Carmelo. Even at the end when he was making the save, it almost looked like okay, Carmelo's somebody else. You know what I mean? It didn't dim his star that he had a bigger star that was there. That's what I want to get at.
Vince is going to take one look at him and say,
You're too
"No."
small.
Yep.
All right, so
You're not 6'5".
after Money in the Bank, we got SummerSlam. Who is going to be the World Heavyweight Champion?
Seth freaking Rollins.
You can
Or-
walking in SummerSlam at the champ?
Yes.
Roman?
Alright.
I want to see. I don't know. I don't want to wait.
I don't want to wait 10 months. I don't want to
10
wait 10
months.
weeks.
I don't want to wait 10
I don't
months.
wanna wait 10
Cody's
minutes.
not in the Money in the Bank, so he's not going to go nowhere near that belt. Either one.
I wanted to see Cody win that.
Cody's going to go into the Royal Rumble.
It wouldn't
Number
happen, Cody, yeah.
uno.
And Walter's number 2.
No, he went 30.
Oh, yeah.
So you're going to run the gauntlet, and then we'll love him for that.
Letting in my soul.
Something Cody Rhodes.
And then maybe we'll...
Whoa.
Let something happen once they speed it.
Next Saturday, July 1st, Money in the Bank. We're going to see what takes place.
Good weekend. It's a good couple weekends for wrestling, huh?
Forbidden
It's
Door.
a good week. You have Saturday, Sunday, Monday,
Happy days.
Tuesday, Wednesday,
Happy days.
Thursday.
Monday,
Who's
Tuesday,
Thursday?
Wednesday,
Impact.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
and then you got Friday, Saturday,
Monday.
Rhodes.
and Sunday.
Yeah.
Man,
Sunday,
Rhodes.
Monday.
it is a week of wrestling.
Yes.
It's a week of wrestling. It's a good weekend for the IDM pod. Tonight we're recording. Tomorrow we're watching Forbidden Door. And then the day after that, we're going to do a watch along 1993 King of the Ring.
Shout out to all our fans who voted in the poll. And the winning result, King of the Ring, 1993.
With the Hitman.
Hulk Hogan and Yokozuna.
Did we have that old music at that time? Yeah.
Speaking of polls, last week we asked you guys what was the best version of Shawn Michaels, and everybody said Heartbreak Kid. Yeah, everybody said Heartbreak.
Oh yeah, the before the injury.
Yeah, before.
Oh yeah, okay, that one.
The Boyhood Dream.
Yes, come true for Shawn Michaels.
Yep. And we also asked on the poll who was the face of WCW, Goldberg or Sting, and everybody said Sting.
Yeah.
He was the face.
Yeah.
But not the guy that put him on the map.
Where?
Goldberg was.
Fire put Sting on the map.
Goldberg put WCW.
No,
that is
don't
not-
start this conversation. No,
He did not put them on the
Goldberg
map.
did not put
They were
them
already
on-
doing numbers.
When Hogan came over, that's
Yeah, you're
it.
right. You're right.
That is it.
I was only.
NWO
Shoot.
I just
put
want to
them
start
on the
some
map.
shit.
That's what did it.
That was.
That's what did it.
That was.
Also, speaking of polls,
Polls.
Randy Osga. Oh. Randy, you Polish hammer. Submitting questions to the It Doesn't Matter podcast. Do we have any questions from a good old
Randall?
I blended them in, but he did ask one question. I'm going to end the show like this: what is your favorite Money in the Bank cash in? John, kick it off.
favorite Money in the Bank cash? Does it have to be a successful cash? I will say, in that case, I will say it doesn't have to be successful because one of my favorites was, it actually happened, I think, at Mohegan Sun. It was Baron Corbin cashing in on Jinder or John
Was that? I thought it was
Jinder Mahal.
Providence. Was that Providence?
Maybe Providence.
We went to that show.
But Baron Corbin cashed in his Money in the Bank against Jinder Mahal, and John Cena interfered, fucked them up, and Baron Corbin lost it that night. And that led to Corbin and Cena at SummerSlam. That was so awesome. Because, what the fuck just happened? He lost to Jinder.
I think
Cena.
everyone's gonna have the same answer.
Huh?
I don't know what my favorite cash in is, to be honest with you.
Go ahead. You wanna go? You want me to go?
You already said Edge.
No, that
You
wasn't
want
my
to pick a different
favorite.
one?
You did say Edge.
No, you said Edge moment.
Okay.
You didn't say favorite cash in.
Alright. What's your favorite?
Dolph Ziggler.
Okay.
Yeah. And he's never been the same.
I know.
That was the best one. The Dolph.
That was the greatest
it
one.
Was perfect. It was Some say.
Give him that pen back.
Some say the Miz.
No.
The Miz wasn't bad, but no, Punk's wasn't bad.
First one.
It's Ziggler. That place went bananas. The night after Raw.
What would Pat Patterson say though?
It went banana.
Banana.
This shit is bananas.
So how about Dom?
Actually, I'm gonna take it to WrestleMania 31, the heist of the century when Seth Freaking Rollins cashed in, because I was there.
He was there.
That was amazing. That man had an awesome match against Randy Orton early that night. RKO out of nowhere.
Yep.
And then Roman got cashed in.
You?
I'm here to show the world. That place went crazy.
I was in New York.
Woo!
Bring it on. That man, he was.
Yeah, that was.
He is good. He is
Great.
That was
He is
that,
really
that,
good.
that night was the last time two people got the biggest pops of the biggest pushes pops of their lives. That was Dolph Ziggler and Fandango.
Oh,
Thank you for 20 weeks of the IDM pod. It's more to come. Until then, I am Dom. I am here with Cool Ray. I am here with John.
Mr.
and we
Small
here-
Package.
Mr. Small Package.
And we are here with Platino, serving up the mango. Until then, we will see you next week.